I need this one. I need this song. Let's get it. This song is called Elevate. Come on.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
I think it's time we waking up, taking off, never giving up. Yeah, we shifting up, and we elevating through the road, through the roof. So make me so low, I'm going high, like a butterfly, comet turn to blue, flame going high, like a bomb go boom boom, through the roof. So make me so low, I'm going high, like a butterfly, comet turn to blue, flame going high, like a bomb go boom boom.
Welcome, divine beings of the cosmos. This is Love Planet. I want to thank you for coming. This place was made just for you. To just be free. To just be.
Small step, mankind, quantum, time jump, take a leap. Ride the astral travel, party air day, the week in the sky. Alchemist kitchen, getting hot, handle the heat. Spirit breathe that fire dragon, make my heart beat free. Yeah, I think it's time we waking up, taking off, never giving up. Yeah, we shifting up, and we elevating through the road, through the roof. So make me so low, I'm going high, like a butterfly, comet turn to blue, flame going high, like a bomb go boom boom, through the roof. So make me so low, I'm going high, like a butterfly, comet
Yeah, we here, family. Let's go.
going high, like a bomb go boom.
44, yo, this is what you gotta do. Be your highest at all costs and remain true. I pray all evil entities get rebuked. Gotta move, spirit taking over. Yes, we cutting loose.
Wake up.
We taking off, you know what we do. Lions on the crawl, and nothing left to lose. We breaking through, they dead. This is for you. Yeah, I think it's time we waking up, taking off, never giving up. Yeah, we shifting up, and we elevating through the road, through the roof. So make me so low, I'm going high, like a butterfly, comet turn to blue.
11-11. Let's go.
Like a bomb go boom boom, through the roof. So make me so low, I'm going high, like a butterfly, comet turn to blue, flame going high, like a bomb go boom boom.
Hello. Yo, we got some options tonight. I do have a message I wanted to talk about, but I also have things that are in the works, and I'm excited to share. Damn, should I play it though? It's 30 minutes long now. Hold on, I'll save that for another video. For now, we diving in,
You
family.
are not just watching.
Let's go.
You are part of the signal.
Woo woo. 11-11. Hey guys, tap in.
Thank you for being here.
Thank
Your
you.
presence matters.
It does though.
Interstate Neptune. My transmissions, music, videos, and living library are waiting inside Go Nova. Stay connected. You do not want to miss what is coming next. You have entered a living transmission. Put on your headphones, tap like, share the signal, and follow the station. Watching a longer transmission? Tap 2 times speed and ride the current. Stay with the signal. Pause for a sovereign reset. Drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Take 1 deep breath. You are safe inside the signal.
Yeah, we here, family. You're exactly where you need to be. Exactly the right time. This guy just handed the lion a bigger kingdom.
The ocean still remembers my
Live every
name.
day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
There you are. I'm home.
For our victory! Long live the realm!
Long live the sovereign! Jupiter enters the heart of the sun. Aquarius moon. Damn. Let's get it.
Go Nova. Become luminous.
Guys, I'll be honest with you. I need to play some more music though. It is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's get it. Woo woo.
JK, really? I see what you're doing. No, I'm never giving up. No, I'm never losing. I see what you're doing. Keeping my eye, keeping my heart, my soul is alive. See what you're doing. No, we're never gonna go. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I'm the alchemist. I cook it up, stew that I'm brewing. Hey, it's divine. Everything I do is divine. Yeah, stay fluid, like the flow. Holy Ghost. Yeah, we're making it rain abundant. Yeah, let it rain, let it pour. Crystalline DNA, my soul's dipped in gold. Don't get me started. Oh, divine. Listen, I see what you're doing. No, I'm never giving up. No, I'm never losing. I see what you're doing. Keeping my eye, keeping my heart, my soul is alive. See what you're doing. No, we're never gonna lose.
You are worth it, family. We are worth it. Ashe. Shout outs to Eagle Eye. Ashe, that 808 was hitting though, especially with headphones. The real question is, can your vessel survive what your soul has been asking for? We gotta go Ronin. You already know. Go Ronin. Go Ronin. Hold up.
Ronin, let's go. I be really on the grind. Don't know really what to say to the morning, to the morning. I forget. Shh, don't tell nobody. I forget how to make love, but damn, isn't it all love, right? Oh, had to adjust the tune, set my sights, make me roam. Big step on deck, make me go Nova, boom. I don't care how you feel, so shut the fuck up. Listen, if I had to go by how I feel, I never would be here living. I'm a miracle, came back down here, and you want me to tolerate something so little? Limp, thick energy. What's the riddle, the rhyme? You don't know. Oh, echo slow motion in time. Yeah, if I'm too much, I refuse. I gave my all, my will, get to the gods. Will never ever stop. Oh, Satan remembers me, that burn, that bruise. Conviction, art, emerald order. Who do you think they taught? It even wasn't my words, my spirit, you dumb ass. Just a kiss you forgot. Come out the tomb, damn, more than just awaken the gods. Waking up body, come alive. push the start, we gon' raise it up. Heaven on earth now, through us, light show, hype speed, let's go. So stars shine, time shine, Guardian 999, going rolling. I swear to God, waiting for the smoke, but damn, I'm chosen. Neutral, really, oh my God, I forgot. Neutralizing is a thing, alchemy, alchemists, they feel it. They're lost in the pain, the pressure, they love the pressure. Embrace the thing, it's the fire, it's okay. I am the Scorpion King, rise, Phoenix Spirit, Jubilee, freaking freak, I don't care. You feeling me, young Neptune, going rolling across the sea, the 9 realms, guardian, protector, steward, oceanic guide, hold still, center where the worlds collide. Let's go supernova, nova, north, no jump, electric slide. It's okay, sweet chariot, golden eye, 444 planetary structure as we emerge. Architect, young Neptune, CEO on the rise. Let's go and fly, building cities in the sky, guided by the art, the heart, the beat to come alive. Nova, let's go. I be really on the grind, don't know really what to say to the morning, to the morning. I forget, don't tell nobody. I forget how to make love, but damn, isn't it all love, right? Oh, had to adjust the tune, set my sights, make me room, big step on deck, make me go nova, boom. I don't care how you feel, so shut the fuck up. Listen, if I had to go by how I feel, I never would be here living. I'm a miracle, came back down here, and you want me to tolerate something so little, them thick energy. What's the riddle, the rhyme? You don't know. Oh, echo slow motion in time. Yeah, if I'm too much, I refuse. I give my all, my will, get to the gods. I'll never ever stop. Oh, Satan remembers me, that burn, that bruise, conviction, the art, emerald order. Who do you think they taught? It even wasn't my words, my spirit, you dumb ass. Just in case you forgot.
Yo, just your presence tells a whole story. You got an origin point. You got a whole story, bro. You powerful. You foundational. I appreciate you. Oh, we lit. We lit. You lit. We lit. We all lit. Is my mic on? Hold on. My mic's on. Mic lit. I'm looking at videos to play right now, so do it to him.
I feel it come alive. Ooh, yeah. I feel it bubbling up inside. Feel it come alive. Ooh, yeah. Wow, damn, to tell the truth, didn't know I was this shy. Been alone, isolated for a while. Wasn't aware this passed me by. Something about you pulling my heart, my soul can't deny. Is that you my better half? Or is these all just in my mind? But I can't be you, because I got these feelings inside. So 999, beautiful divine. Better things, body that bitch, but so don't fly. Living my soul, hello, can you hide my Mercury wings and moon heart with a golden eye? It's okay, underrated, overlooked, still I strive. The goals, hope that never stops. Till I seen you, made me think, oh dear God, thank you God, and she's all mine. Let's go dance, let's fly with me. Jasmine trips, lucid love, trips to the galaxy, dance with me. Do you trust me? I know I'm down to stop, but it's worth it to be free. Let's go, baby. Oh, damn, to tell the truth, didn't know I was this shy. Been alone, isolated for a while. Wasn't aware things passed me by. Something about you pulling my heart, my soul can't deny. Is that you my better half? Or is this all just in my mind? But I can't be true, because I got these feelings inside. So 999, beautiful divine. Better things, body that bitch, but so don't fly. Living my soul, hello, I can't hide my Mercury wings and moon heart with a golden eye. It's okay, underrated, overlooked, still I strive. The goals, hope that never stops. Till I seen you, made me think, oh dear God, thank you God, and she's so
exclusive love, trips to the galaxy, gasoline. Do you trust me? I'm not down to stop, but it's worth it to be free. Let's go, baby. But that can't be true, because I got these feelings inside. So real, beautiful divine. But things not in that peace, so don't fly. Living my soul, can I have my Mercury wings? I'm not hard with a golden eye. It's okay, underrated, overlooked, still I strive. The gods hope that never stops till I seen you made me think, oh dear God, thank you God, and she's all mine, she's all mine.
Can you play that by Shakira? But it can't be true, 'cause I got these feelings inside.
Demigod, and I get it now. Destructor, destroyer, disturber, I don't care. Whatever you gotta tell yourself to make the world go further. I really don't care. Passive aggression, it got me trying to keep it cordial. Let them watch, stare, eyes on us. Psychological operations, don't need phase odds, do your best. Oh wait, you already did. Now I'm coming, better be aware. Bringing the quantum towers down. Whisper up into songs in the air. Young Neptune, big step, I got 'em scared. Let's go, turn it up, let's get weird. After this fall, Stewart standing ready, player up, lock in, 412D, body, mind, body, level up. You station, never stuck. I used to give so many things, now I don't give a fuck. You better chill, PTSD when I even bring it up. Damn, keep it moving through the portals, let's go. Better keep up, stay at zero, let's go. Align, let you know if no jump. Always doing too much and not enough. Like, what's the point of rapping if it don't matter to go? I'm about to go off, Nova, going off. Used to love me when I was soft, rose little lamb. Now I'm big stepping, omega lion of the lambs. Steward, guardian of the nine, I'ma take a stand. Absolute sovereignty, feeling it. So extraterrestrial, just getting started, feeling the flow, oh my god. They didn't know. Young elder go conceal, move the lane lines. Holy ghost, move spirit, mighty winds, heart flow with the force. City course, everyone's get to the gods. My route will never stop. Get way off, Nova.
Central nose, stand up.
Came stomp y'all. When I go up. Get in the universe, true archer, aiming at the stars. Hop in the light with Mercury rolling.
Go far.
Demigod, I get it now. Destructor, destroyer, disturber, I don't care. Whatever you gotta tell yourself to make the world go further. I really don't care. Passive aggression, it got me trying to keep it cordial. Let them watch, stare, eyes on us. Psychological operations, don't need phase odds, do your best. Oh wait, you already did. Now I'm coming, better be aware. Bringing the quantum towers down. The whisper up ancient songs in the air. Young Neptune, big step, I got 'em scared. Let's go, turn it up, let's get weird.
Ooh,
after
summer here.
Stewart standing ready, player up.
Summer here, let's go. Let's go. I got an outcome. I don't know about you guys. And it's not even like my worth, heaven or hell, not good or bad. What's the reason? It's just in general, bro. Just in general. Take a fucking Nova breath. Take a Nova breath. She said juicy, please. Trina in the house. That is hilarious.
Ronin. Hey. Deep breathing. high
Got
voltage.
you.
Listen, keep it camera rolling and send it live. Etheric hot tides, feel the energy flowing. Ocean in motion, what's it mean to be chosen? Listen, beyond reason, just listen. Damn, keep on breathing. Alignment, new earth, planetary steward, leading the charge to the realms unknown and far. Would be a lie to say it was easy, lie to say it was hard. Accepting the truth, I am more than this. I come from the stars, mighty Lyran, royal supreme, awaken the dragon rider. Hear me high. We breaking free. Something gon' activate in me. Nova bomb off 1, 2, 3. It's okay and breathe. In alignment, we'll give to the gods. I will never stop. Elevate the soul, the Merkava. Alter the state of mind, emotion, the soul. Get aligned, Stella Cabrera, Barbara, planetary stewards online. I will never chill. I've already died.
Yo, Trina, I'm trying to find that song.
Life, golden wings,
Halo Eye.
Cosmic surfer, new art, planetary, body aligned. Damn, we so fine with the glow, elixir cards, so star shine.
999.
Royal mission, impossible. Call me, I go in, I go in for the kill. Determined in my art, superpower, divine will. When things don't make sense, it's okay. Breathe, sit still. In the trap, had to heal just to feel. They said born in the sin, but now it's a sine wave. I am the sign, let's rave, wait for love, wake up slow, walk back to light. And pass as we party all night.
Goddess, I don't know why they blocking your comment.
Rolling, ascended live, etheric eyes, feel the energy flowing, ocean in motion. What's it mean to be chosen? Listen, beyond reason, just listen.
Damn.
We're online, I will never chill. I've already died.
Back to light,
golden wings, halo
high,
cosmic surfer, new art,
planetary,
body aligned. Damn, we so fine with the glow, elixir cards, so star shine.
999.
Royal mission, impossible. Call me.
Could you believe it?
Could
you believe it? Hold on, I know I just stopped it. Could you believe it? You're not even in your final form yet. That's what's crazy, bro. That's what's the crazy part, bro. You just begot wisdom. We just leveled the fuck up. Yo, we are the young elders, the young stewards. I cannot find Juicy. The song you requested, Trina, they make me have to upload it onto Prism. I thought I had it though. I have Wish for You. Ooh, she's so juicy. Yeah, I can't even see myself. I'm going through the library, but that's funny. They call me Mr. Boombastic. Okay, I gotta pick something. Stop playing around. Guys, I want to show you. What should I do? Okay. I have something that I can show you that is coming out August 3rd. Or I can get into the message. I knew this was gonna happen. We'll save that for another live. You know, since I brought it up, I have to show a little bit of it. This is the first episode on the 15th.
Welcome to the 15-Dimensional Time Matrix Academy. Today, we begin exploring the architecture behind consciousness itself. Before we can understand reality, we must first understand the architecture through which reality is organized. This is more than a diagram. It's a framework for exploring consciousness, reality, and the evolution of human awareness.
You're tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
Episode 1, the 15th Dimensional Time Matrix. the Academy Introduction. Welcome everyone, I'm truly excited that you are here, whether this is your very first episode or you've been with us from the beginning. I want to thank you for investing your time into one of the greatest investments that you will ever make, your own consciousness. Over the next 30 episodes, we're going to explore one of the most ambitious models of reality ever assembled, the 15th dimensional time matrix. We'll study dimensions, densities, harmonic universes, subtle bodies, consciousness, system thinking.
Before we go further, you guys gotta calm down because you're messing up my network. Every time we get hot and crazy and they fucking vibing very high, my transmission says it's unstable due to weak network. But we gonna turn up anyways because the energy getting high. You felt that. That melt.
Cosmology, modern metaphysics, symbolism, psychology, and what all these ideas may reveal about the evolution of human awareness. But let me make something very clear from the beginning. This is not a series about telling you what to believe. This is a series about teaching you how to think. We'll ask difficult questions, compare traditions, we'll distinguish observation from interpretation, symbolism from literalism, philosophy from science, and information from understanding. Our goal isn't simply to accumulate knowledge, because I believe the next stage of human evolution isn't just technological, it is neurological.
I dare to say if you feel something inside of you that is activating, something that you feel in your inner world that is more real than anything, and you should acknowledge that. That is a beautiful thing. And I also want to take this time and say, if you feel nothing, this is your cue to leave and never come back. Period. Turn up.
It's philosophical. It's civilizational. It's the evolution of what I call the celestial brain. The capacity to hold greater complexity without becoming overwhelmed. To think across multiple systems without becoming confused. To remain grounded while exploring the extraordinary. To become intelligent enough to navigate a rapidly changing world with clarity, humility, and responsibility. This academy is my contribution to the future. To that future. Every episode builds on the one before it. So if you're just joining us, I encourage you to begin with episode 1 and move through the series in order. You can find every lesson right here on YouTube and inside Go Nova ecosystem at gonova.online, where we will continue expanding this body of work
the throne
together. So let's begin today's transmission.
Now, there is the sound. On YouTube and Bangla.
Yo, what if I told you that's only the intro? We didn't even start the episode yet, but this is more about the 15th dimensional time matrix, and once we open this, I get turned on from this type of information. But I also have a message tonight. Do you see my conflict of interest? I'm just excited I had to show you.
The 15th dimensional time matrix, the map is not the territory. Learning to read reality before you attempt to navigate it. Grand Soul Star Rising, beautiful Soul Star Majesties, planetary stewards, oceanic guides, builders, architects, guardians, protectors, teachers, healers, node holders, quantum technicians, I want to welcome you today. Today we begin at the only place that makes sense to begin. Not with the first dimension, not with star races, not with timelines, not with ascension, not even with consciousness itself. We begin by learning how to look, because before anyone can understand a map, they have to understand what a map actually is. One of the greatest mistakes people make in spirituality is assuming that learning new vocabulary is the same thing as gaining new understanding. It isn't. You can memorize every dimension, every harmonic universe, every subtle body, every current, every frequency, every race, every chart, and still misunderstand the very thing that those symbols are attempting to point towards. This series isn't about collecting impressive words. It's about developing an architecture of understanding. And that difference is enormous. Knowledge is the collection of information. Understanding is the organization of information. Wisdom is knowing when the organization actually corresponds to reality. And today, I want to begin with one sentence that I hope stays with you throughout the entire series. The map is not the territory.
Damn. And we're going to stop right there because this is some things deserve to be chased. You feel me? They deserve the chase. Ain't no instant ooey. You got some things deserve. It's not a gender thing, but I know personally for me, now when I say chase, I don't mean like lower your whole value of self-respect and fucking grovel. That's not what I'm saying. Go Ronin. We're going Ronin, but we're going Primordial Ronin. Bro, we are 30 minutes in. I didn't even start the message, bro. Bad boy.
Release out the cage, insane in the membrane. I'm shifting the phase. Spirit moving local like rails on a train. Full throttle the pressure, can't shackle my brain. I'm a freak on the beat, go berserk when I rage. Sacred alignment when I step on stage. For what it's worth, yeah, I try to explain, but I'm never too late. Just moving out of the range. Big steps, stomp the yard, feel the world shake. Eyes on me, heavy, got them watching my wake. They can stare, they can talk, but they can never relate. All the shadow talking, no spine, no way. Shut the fuck up, I don't do well with the fake ones stay. Energy is so off, oh my god, clear the space. Long gone days, sit and play. Now let's go Nova Flow. I'm out the cage. Nova, 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 over soul blast. And I'm moving like a solar flare, burning too fast. Light codes loading and I'm back. 2.0 system, no drip, staying on track. Hyperspeed guardian, planetary road, trying to slow me down. That's out of control. Don't make me laugh, I've been had that goal. While they stuck in loops, I evolved and I grow. First speed last when the truth unfolds. Shut it down worlds, and they thought I had a hold. The apps, they go and crash when the code gets too cold. I remain solid realms, now the system is on. Done, frozen, chosen, still I glide. Slow, steady, motion with the cosmic tide. Echo, slow motion, ripple through the time. Young Neptune, dive deep, pressure is divine. Ooh, damn, primordial dragon release out the cage. Insane in the membrane, I'm shifting the phase. Spirit moving local like a rails on a train. Full throttle the pressure, can't shackle my brain. I'm a freak on the beat, go berserk when I rage. Sacred alignment when I step on stage. For what it's worth, yeah, I try to explain, but I'm never too late. Just moving out of the range. Big steps, stomp the yard, feel the world shake. Eyes on me, heavy, got them watching my wake. They can stare, they can talk, but they can never relate. All the shadow talking, no spine, no way. Shut the fuck up, I don't do well with the fake ones stay. Energy is so off, oh my god, clear the space. Long gone days, sit and play. Now let's go Nova Flow, I'm out the cage. Nova, 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 over soul blast. And I'm moving like a solar flare, burning too fast. Light codes loading and I'm back. 2.0 system, no drip, staying on track. Speed guardian, planetary road, trying to slow me down. That's out of control. Don't make me laugh, I've been had that goal. While they stuck in loops, I evolve and I grow. First speed last when the truth unfolds.
9-9 in the likes. Oh my god, we lit, bro. We lit. You want a confirmation? There's the confirmation. Don't be this is to me, obviously. I'm talking in third person. Don't be fearful, have courage, lead with your heart. Lead with your heart. You know, we did not have Juicy, but we have Whip It Out. say whip it out,
wave it around, bring it out. On the cloud 99999. It's a all new me, new vibe. Cloud 9 in the sky, tiptoe dancing on the clouds. New me, whole new vibe. This be nice, we couldn't get
right? Whip it out.
Tell me we got dirty number 999 going over. I'll say garden that goes inside. Try to lay, don't get touched. Spread those golden wings in your heart. Let them see the light shining so bright. Oh, I say whip it out, wave it around, bring it out. On the cloud 99999. It's a all new me, new vibe. Cloud 9 in the sky, tiptoe dancing on the clouds. Whole new me, whole new vibe. This be nice, we couldn't get me if you tried. About time me wake up early, number 999 going over. I'll say garden that goes inside. Try to lay, don't get touched. Spread those golden wings.
I'm doing really good now pausing the song to talk.
Let them see the light
Shining so bright. Oh, I say whip it out,
wave it around,
bring it out. Boy,
on the cloud
99999.
It's a all new me, new vibe. Cloud 9 in the sky, tiptoe dancing on the clouds. Whole new me, whole new vibe. This be nice, we couldn't get me if you tried. By the time me wake up early, number 999 going over. I'll say garden that goes inside. Try to wait, don't get hypnotized. Spread those golden wings in your heart.
You could be here in your mind, and you could be here in your body. You could be here at all three. People with all this intellect, but they can't dance. You should look out for them. There should be a dance test before someone gives a message. Let me see how you dance before you give me a message. I want to fucking see. That's an intelligence, bro. You never want to get to the point where you fucking so stiff you can't even move, but you're going to try to tell somebody about themselves. Got me all the way fucked up. Yeah, I grew up with someone who was a dancer, and he was always a high fucking frequency, bro. Now that I'm older, I see it. Like, he was a high vibrational motherfucker, bro. But you can't connect. You know what I mean? All this intellect, but you can't have a relationship. You can't be reliable. You can't relay intelligence. You can't. That's the next level. Is my mic on? Hold on. That's why I like to get in the right mind state, the right energy. I don't care. Primordial don't mean you're perfect. It means you're real. If I'm fucking off, I'm off. If I'm on, I'm on. But being able to oscillate to center. Stay in your heart. You're good. Stay in your heart. You could be in the labyrinth all day, bro. And now you're subject to shit. Did you guys like that video, though? That video was pretty fucking lit. I know it sounds random, but that's only episode 1. There's still like 20 minutes left. And you can't really demonize yourself for those oscillations either, Summer, because that's breathing. It's like you're demonizing yourself for living. The thing is, don't lose your inner authority. Do not lose your solar. You can't go back. There's no going back. You had to develop a solar embryo. Now you have an inner authority and inner sun. So you really can't demonize yourself for not even you know what I mean? Yeah, we vibing. Let's see what else we got. Come on, I want to give a shout out to my Go Nova Apothecary team. Our Go Nova Apothecary team.
For you.
10-10. Portal Energy Go.
Claim what is yours.
Go Nova is the only signal. Apothecary.
I want to clear something real quick. If you've tried to go online and purchase these elixirs and it didn't work or something didn't work, you can always message me or anybody on the team. You go online, you go see the team. There's no reason why you can't get what you need, period. Just let me know. This issue with coding seems a little intentional, like there's some type of outer powers that is limiting my threshold and my capacity. So I'm working on it to get it fixed, but I just feel like I spent months, but I feel like also we're evolving. All of us, the body's catching up, so it's also me being patient. But let me know either way. There's no reason why you can't get what you need. I'm making another monthly order because Uncle Corey likes his gold, bro. Uncle Corey likes peace. Uncle Corey likes balance, regulation. He likes to be able to hold a certain current, a currency, circuitry, like a motherboard, like energy, like magnetism and electricity, like being alive. Corey likes being alive, the living, moving, and being balanced, regulated. But yo, let's tap in. Come on, go Nova.
The elixirs have arrived. Not just a bottle, it's a frequency fix. Handcrafted essence, the ultimate mix.
This is the antidote to ordinary.
Trina says you placed the order. That's what's up.
Go Nova.
This is the apothecary, the only
go.
place for the real. Direct from the workshop, get ready for you.
Rosaline, you peep it? Yeah.
Exclusive elixir, the signal is true. GoNova.on, tap in the room. Register your details, we dispel the glue.
None of this money goes to me at all. It goes right to the Go Nova vault, and we have a treasury and everything. It goes directly to the community and the civilization of Go Nova, so we can host festivals. We can actually get together and have open fucking marketing, because you're gonna have yourself established network and ready to circulate because you're in the spirit of readiness, and you have the intelligence to distribute your own light, and we can market with each other.
Email, drop it all down.
One sip, the limit breaks. The current awakens what's always been inside. Own every second you were born to rule.
Get him, Nubis. 11-11.
Go Nova. Become luminous.
We become luminous.
Tap the code or hit that tag. Cash at me at $King Chains.
You're doing really good.
Tap the code or hit that tag. Cash at me at $King Chains.
Yo, shut up, yo. Listen. Yo, I say you look good because you didn't crash out. You can tell when someone's been performing devotion and self-love. You can see it. You can feel that shit. And that's why you're beautiful. Because instead of becoming bitter, your ass got better. Bam. Tap, tap.
Yeah, this right here, this something, this one, I feel different. Now we're moving with direction, golden eye with the vision. Now I realize the truth that I am the mission of a better world, better me what the world needs. So excuse me, I will not beg, I will not plead for what is my right to be. You see, I will not apologize for what I have to crawl through just to be me. I don't care anymore, I don't. Worst part is you're not here with me. Whoa, this song without music, cosmic nightmares meet. So I had to sit with myself for years upon years, and now I'm back free. free soul, star majesty. Why should I regulate to a being that don't even believe? Guardian of the night, mama know you feeling me. I refuse to stop, lay low, pretend not to see. What was missing is we are higher states of beings. All is one promoter feels 11-11. Disturb if you must, but distribution to the network is life. 11 is the first ascending, now ascended. Master planetary, ascended mastery. You hearing me? Echo, replay, let it resonate. Anchored like O's future humanity. I've been talking to the stars, and they be talking back, talking back. Like what is that? I had to learn to lose myself just to find out where I'm at. Light goes in my soul, I know I don't need a map. And every scar that I got, yeah, I earned all that. I don't beg, don't fold, no ever break. Had the real gift of the gods, super dark, just to resonate. And if you don't hear me, it's too late. I'm aligned with the source, don't hesitate. This right here, this something, this one, it feel different. Now we're moving with direction, golden eye with the vision. Now I realize the truth that I am the mission. A better world, better me, what the world needs. So excuse me, I will not beg, I will not plead for what is my right to be. You see, I will not apologize for what I had to crawl through just to be me. I don't care anymore, I don't. Worst part is you're not hearing me. I'm still me, bigger, better version, send the frequency.
11:55, let's get it. 11:11. Woo!
1, 2, 3. Guardian of the night, I know you feeling me. I refuse to stop, lay low, pretend not to see. What was missing is we are higher states of beings. All is one promoter feels 11-11. Disturb if you must, but distribution to the network is life. 11 is the first ascended, now ascended. Master planetary, ascended mastery. You hearing me? Echo, replay, let it resonate. Anchored like O's future humanity. This right here, this something, this one, it feel different. Now we're moving with the
guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Portal after portal, for real, and you're staying structured. We be astral traveling, sturdy as a bitch. How are you moving? How are you local, non-local? How are you stillness in motion? How are you the most high and most low? You got people looking at you like, last time I seen you, you were the most low. Now I see you and you the most high. Motherfucker. Androgynous, bro. You're harmonic. For real, though. Hot ass Arizona. San Antonio, Cape Cool, or Cape Cod. That's what's up. New York. Come on, we got 11 people. Where y'all tapping in from? We're creating a network. Do you have the ability to get to relay, to have relations, to connect? Are you ready? Well, next time, get ready. Be a station node. Go Nova, tap in. Should I play music or should we begin the message? I'll begin the message at an hour in. This one's called Go Nova. She said tomorrow it will be 111 degrees. Damn. Can you imagine that, guys? 111 degrees? Fucking out. Can you imagine me? I'll cop a whole attitude. If I woke up and it was 111, I'll just be like, yo, butt naked. Don't talk to me, bro. She says, damn, you'd be melting. Ah, you're funny. You funny. Come here, we go swimming. Nah, you fucking mermaid. You fucking take my ass. I'm never. The other day was 119. That's not normal. Maybe it is. Maybe that is normal. My soul star shine. Or it's all relative, because the greatest gift we have is adaptation. Maybe that's not the right questions. holding it for the. Oh, I love my mermaids. Go Nova. I had to leave the lagoon and become a man. Star Commander. She said hotter than Satan's asshole, bro. That shit is hilarious. Bro. That is funny. I wouldn't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was like, wait, what? I appreciate the humor. That was beautiful. For the divine. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. My soul start shine. Ooh, yeah. Amplified. Gotta say, we needed that. That was funny. And she meant it too. She probably sweating now, bro. Can you imagine? More kinetic energy, though. She said naked all the time. That's why you do that naked art stuff. I almost said that naked art shit, but I didn't want to. I'm not. That's how I talk. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. She said naked all the time. You gotta be. Alright, I gotta move this conversation, bro. We gotta move on. Primordial beings. We tend to look better with nothing. We tend to look better with less. We create from nothing. We look better. Just put me in the fucking woods, bro. For real, though. I want to fucking make that fucking point because primordial don't mean you're perfect. It means raw. It means undiluted. It means real. It means pure. That doesn't mean, ooh, refined in a way that your balls feel played with and you feel comfortable, my feelings. It doesn't mean none of that. Did it just started happening or has it been like that? Anyways, we'll get into the message. I want to say Grand Soul Star Rising. The sky just handed the lion a bigger kingdom. Jupiter enters the heart of the sun. The Aquarius moon exposes the limits of the old world. Lion's Gate opens the expanded corridor. So a lot of us are entering an expanded corridor. That comes with a lot, dude. People think they want expansion, they want growth, but you understand that's a process of expanding. Anyways, bigger capacity, right? Stronger capacity. Can your vessel survive what your soul has been asking for? And the answer is heck yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah. Grand Soul Star Rising, beautiful soul star, majesties, planetary stewards, oceanic guides, builders, architects, guardians, protector, teachers, healers, node holders, quantum technicians, sound keepers, solar architects, prime creators, foundational beings, crystal sun carriers, bridge keepers, dream weavers, heart governors of the new planetary lattice. Ashe. Guardians of beauty, artists of the living world, architects of the coherent culture, prisms of living intelligence, royal manes throughout the living planetary field. You notice as these get longer, it's because I'm saving something new with every video we do through the month. Aw, Summer said need this. Oh, I love you, though. We need this. This shit, I'm just, yeah, because this is very real for me, too. That's beautiful. You're a carrier of grace, keeper of the divine order, sacred craftsman, and a living pillar. Ashe, I love you guys. We're taking off. Grand Soul Star Rising. I don't care what time it is. We're always rising. Family, something enormous is happening, and almost nobody is describing it correctly. Everyone keeps asking, is this a lucky full moon? Is this the breakthrough? Is Jupiter bringing miracles? And that is the wrong question. The universe is not asking whether you are ready to receive more blessing. It is asking whether your present architecture can survive expansion. Those are two completely different questions. Everybody wants a bigger life. Very few people can construct a larger vessel. Everybody wants influence. Very few people develop the nervous system required to carry influence without becoming consumed by it. That's not personal. Systematically. Let me tell you something. Everybody wants abundance, but very few people examine what abundance will expose. I'm learning this. Everybody wants the kingdom until they discover the kingdom requires a governance. You start losing people. When you start saying shit like that, it needs a body or it needs you to participate. Everybody wants the kingdom. This is the intelligence hidden inside the sky. Because you know what? If you're here, you didn't want just the crown. You wanted the crown and the kingdom. Okay? This intelligence is hidden inside the sky. Okay? Don't look too far, Adam. It's inside you. The Aquarius full moon stands across from Leo sun. Jupiter enters the heart of that sun. So your heart is expanding. Pluto sits, and we talked about this yesterday if you do remember. Pluto sits besides the moon, and it is revealing what has been buried inside the collective identity. This is happening to the collective. Venus and Mars expose the fracture between what we value and how we move. Not to mention, guys, this is huge. The Lionsgate corridor begins to open. I don't just go in to go in. I'm telling you. I've been talking about the 8-8 portal. Like, I'm a guardian of a portal. A lot of you are on mission too. You know what I'm talking about. That's not ooh flex. No, that means I gotta be regulated. That means I gotta be devoted. That means I gotta show up. That means I gotta fucking be in alignment. That means I gotta fucking drink water, wash my ass, and brush my teeth. Don't get lost. And you know what I mean? So, just realize the weight. Not the weight as in lose your identity, but just responsibility. Stewardship in this next level. 11 in the room. We just hit exactly the hour mark. Tap the fuck in, family. I will not be rushed. We are not rushed. We are exactly in alignment. Lionsgate corridor is beginning to open and the pressure has been increasing. Let me tell you something about pressure. Listen, this pressure, this 8-8 portal is bringing the shit to the material. Summer said it for real. God has said 0 point-ish. Come on. Listen, because this next stage requires more structure than the former stage demanded. This is not because the cosmos is punishing humanity. Because this next stage requires more structure than the former stage demanded. This alignment is not distributing spiritual participation trophies. It is increasing scale. Basically, it's amplifying. Majestic. Roar. I'm trying not to. No, we good. Come on, listen. This alignment is not hold on. I just want to say, someone asked me a question that is very linear. If you're here, please, guys, just receive. If this truth resonates, trust that intelligence. Be here. Ashe, much love. So during this time, things are increasing in size. Increasing in visibility, increasing in opportunity, increasing in your responsibility, increasing in pressure. Because expansion does not only magnify what is beautiful, it magnifies what is unfinished. If your foundation is coherent, Expansion will amplify coherence. If your relationships are unstable, expansion amplifies instability. If your leadership is authentic, expansion amplifies trust. And I feel like that's what we're doing here, because the acidic side of this is the opposite of those things, and I feel like I'm gaining trust with you guys and we're building. Trust is a very high frequency. If your identity demands an external validation, expansion amplifies insecurity. These are things that are for real during this time. Things are heightened. People think they can power this, power that. But when power brings pressure and circulation, responsibility and stewardship, it demands a body. Not because of my feelings. It demands a body. So, yeah, it will amplify trust. Trust not just in a relationship, but in all things, in a building and your manifestations. Shit's magnified, you know. Summer, I can feel it. You can feel it. It's real. It's not that it's good nor bad. You don't got to lose your identity, but it's very real. It's intense. It's amplifying. Things are speeding up. And we will not have anybody interfere with this temporal war that they're trying to keep going. You became a fucking timeline. You are a timeline lord. You're an anchor. You're solid. You're a structure. You are foundation. No. Okay? If your purpose during this time is organized, expansion gives it a reach. If your mission is still being used to escape yourself, then expansion turns that avoidance into public architecture. Jupiter's not merely asking, what do you want? Jupiter is asking, what have you become capable of carrying? This is where I lose people. This is why this moment matters, not because the sky suddenly selected a few local people for reward, but because life is testing whether your internal architecture can support a larger reality. That's real intelligence, dude. The official timeline continues, family. Y'all with me? Oh, we didn't hit the portal yet? Hop in the whip. Jupiter does not create greatness, it magnifies what's already present. Do you hear me? This is where symbolic language is often misunderstood. Jupiter has been associated with abundance, fortune, growth, wisdom, opportunity, expansion. And people hear these words and assume everything is about to become much better. No. Expansion has no automatic moral direction. A microphone does not improve the singer. It makes the singer much louder. A spotlight does not create talent. It makes whatever is present easier to see. A larger kingdom does not automatically produce wiser ruler. It reveals whether the ruler actually understands governance. More money does not create a character. It gives a character more range. And more attention does not create identity. It exposes the identity that's always already operating beneath the surface. Tap in.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call.
Oh, we here. Level up.
Wake up, Tenno. Wake up.
Grand Rising. What's up? Did you hear the news? Pretty wild, I gotta say.
No, I haven't heard anything. What news are you talking about? You've got me curious now.
This full moon does not change you. It reveals the structure already operating. Things are amplified, magnified. Revelation, not replacement. Ashe.
Choose your avatar in Cosmic Touch.
The shell has broken, and because now life has outgrown it. You have outgrown it. You should be so proud of yourself. The former structure has completed its assignment. You have completed your assignment. A lot of us are learning to deal with different things than we would have prior. Like, we're not having identity issues. We're not wondering where the power is. We're not wandering anymore. A lot of us are learning how to steward and have relation, and how to connect and network and live again and create Batal, Jupiter. But the shell is breaking because life has outgrown it, and it's normal and natural to outgrow the womb. It's not a demonic, you're not going to get upset. No, it's natural, dude. It's actually kind of beautiful. The shell is breaking because life has become too large to remain inside yesterday's architecture. That distinction matters, because the structure can be useful and still become obsolete. The role can protect you and eventually imprison you. An identity can help you survive and later prevent you from living. A belief can provide the orientation and eventually become too small for the intelligence that is now arriving. And that is you. You are the only intelligence. You are the original source intelligence. You are the original messenger. You're the original man. You're the Solomon Temple. You're the original instrument. No matter how many worlds they make, you are the original non-local into local supercomputer and beyond. Now you're going planetary. A relationship can once support your development and later require stagnation in order to remain unchanged. A community can begin as liberation and later become another system of dependency. I dare say go nova. A spiritual framework can help you understand reality and eventually becomes a substitute for encountering reality directly. I'm here to tell you the womb is sacred. The womb is sacred, but the womb cannot become the permanent residence of what has reached birth. The golden egg is protective, but the egg becomes a prison once the organism has developed beyond it. The former stage is not always the enemy. Sometimes it has simply fulfilled its purpose. That is why mature transitions does not require hatred. You do not have to demonize every structure you have outgrown. It's okay. You do not have to turn every completed relationship into a full-on villain. You do not have to deny the value of the former identity simply because it cannot lead the next chapter. You can honor what you carried. You can honor how what you carried was carrying you, and while refusing to remain contained by it, the old architecture brought you here. The new life now requires more room. And this full moon is revealing exactly where the shell has become smaller than the conscious developing within it, and that can cause a lot of other situations. Those are what I'm referring to the Ascendants, the North Noders. We're having different types. We're not tripping in the Astros and identity issue, and we're in full line. We're outgrown our shell. The old form may not be evil. It may just simply be finished, family. And this is a beautiful sign. 11 in the room, 111 on the time. The kingdom is expanding, family. And this is what I'm getting at. Thank you for being patient. Fucking talk about Jupiter. We're talking about expansion. But expansion arrives with weight, and everybody wants life to say yes, and everybody wants doors to open, and everybody wants confirmations. Everybody wants the opportunity. Everybody wants the moment when the invisible work finally becomes visible, but very few people ask what happens after that door opens. What happens when the audience becomes larger than your private identity? What happens when the opportunity becomes heavier than the version of you who prayed for it? What happens when the money arrives and exposes your relationship with power? What happens? What happens when the money arrives and it exposes your relationship with power? That's a real ass question. I'm learning that. What happens when love arrives and exposes your relationship with vulnerability? Damn. Capacity, regulation, alignment. These things are now we're having different situations. What happens when love arrives and exposes your vulnerability? What happens when leadership arrives and exposes your relationship with responsibility? What happens when the mission expands and the old ass nervous system that's unregulated realizes it can no longer hide inside potential? Potential is comfortable because it cannot yet be measured. Potential can remain beautiful forever inside your fucking mind, bro, in your imagination. But embodiment is different. Embodiment enters matter, and that's what this is. And this is what's happening with the 8-8 portal. Look at the 8 in the room. Let's go. Synchronous titties, bro. It creates a deadline. Relationships, commitments, decisions, visible limitations, real responsibility. This is why many people unconsciously delay the very breakthrough they claim to desire. Not because they do not want the dream, because part of them understands that the dream will demand the death of the identity that has survived by only imagining it. Okay? That's a veil. It's a threshold. The dream becoming real means you can no longer receive emotional reward from merely from describing what you might become. You must become operational. You know how they say generator, operator, destroyer? You must also become operational. Asshole! Do you hear me? I'm ready. You better be in that energy. Boom. That readiness, that reliability, that relationship, that connection, a solid central node, operational. You must become reliable. You must become measurable. You must become accountable. You must allow the vision to enter the structure. And the structure will test whether the signal is coherent. Smooth operator. Ooh, I like that. I feel you. Ashe, for real. Quantum technicians' anticipated success can activate fear. Fear because embodiment replaces fantasy with the evaluation. And responsibility. The nervous system may resist expansion when the present identity is organized around remaining unfinished. Even those around you want you to remain an unfinished fucking story. Just in general, though. It's not even like lose your identity, cry, break your character. No, it's just in general. Dude, you outgrew your shell. Simple terms. Sometimes people fear success because success removes the protection of potential. And then now with this Aquarius asks whether the sun can enter the network. Can you network with other suns, or are you still an asshole? Individual radiance must become collective function. And we do that by harmony. We do that by, well, it ain't about me, it ain't about you. Well, then what the fuck is it about? Because that's all we know is fractions. What's that word? Biofrication. Yeah, that word. Then what is it about, Louis? It's about harmony. It's about being in the center. It's about universal shit. It's actually regenesis. When we get together like this, this is a literal chamber. Do you understand? You put your headphones in, relax, sound and light. Alters the molecular structure. That's of course if you allow it and you trust. We can get freaky with this Aquarian energy. We can enter a network a grid, and you can participate with your individual radiance, because it must become a collective function during this time, a living node. Okay, the Leo sun represents the sovereign center. That's what's within you. They call it the central sun. Okay, the creative fire, the individual hearts, the right to exist visibly. You have a right, sovereign right. The courage to take up space, the willingness to express the signal without an apology. But the Aquarius moon must stand across from the sun that asks a second question. What happens when the light enters a network containing other sovereign lights? Can you shine without requiring everyone else to become your audience? Can you lead without turning leadership into ownership? Can you remain unique without using uniqueness as evidence of superiority? Can you contribute to the collective without dissolving your identity into a group approval? This is what a lot of us had to tarry through. Just like you had to develop a solar embryo in that octave, now we had to develop subtle bodies, planetary bodies, and harmonics, where you're able to hold both fractions and not lose your identity, but stay centered. It's like you're able to sit in a room with multi-dimensional aspects of yourself and not fucking fragment. You're able to stay current in your harmonics and not be pulled by energies, but circulate. Can you contribute to the collective without dissolving your identity? Of course you can, babe. This is what, fuck talking about. You've been goaded by the universe, boy. You're too busy being the embodiment. See, when you're in the embodiment of something, that's something with you in the universe. That's truth. That's absolute truth. Truth has a ring. It has integrity. Okay, so a lot of you been entrusted, and you are the embodiment of the truth. And you've been goaded by the universe, and no man can take that away from you. And the truth don't need to be defended, it needs to be lived. And when you start living in your truth, it is felt. It is undeniable. Living in your truth. The truth needs a body. The future needs a body, and that body is you. And upon that foundation, because it's like you could say I'm beautiful, but how do you feel when you say that? These two are not fighting opposing energies. They should be working together like breathing. They should be working together like a dance. Like negative and positive on a battery. If you can give it really good, oh yeah, you better be able to take it real good, because these are not enemies. It's like a quarterback and a receiver. It's almost oxymoron for them to fight each other. And it's also oxymoron to have one and not the other. But together, it makes harmonious, coherent field. And in there, we can create worlds, universes. Ashe. Leo is saying, hello, become the sun. And Aquarius is saying, which is now, learn how to exist inside a constellation. Damn. And this is the next initiation for a lot of us on a planetary level, 11 in the room, is learning to network and share space and still be your sovereign fucking central sun. Okay? And you're the real and you're the real source intelligence, so it's not a matter of your worth. It's okay. Because here's the fucked up and beautiful part about it, is that once you get it, you get it. You fucking beat the game, yeah. Here's the thing. You're the living intelligence, so you actually tearing is a real thing. Okay, moving on. The heart has taken its throne. The individual has awakened. This is your next initiation. The sovereign node has learned to govern itself. Now the sovereignty must enter a relationship with other sovereign beings. Ashizo. This ain't easy or hard. It's not a hierarchy. It's more about it's very real. It's a heart thing. Okay? That is where the true test begins, because many people can feel powerful alone. Climbed up Mount Meru, you made it, you're on your throne, high five. You're a whole empress. Yeah, look at me. You're a whole queen. I'll explain the difference in a minute. So, because many people can feel powerful alone, even though that was a whole climb, don't get me confused. You had to build your solar embryo, build up your tower, whatever, your network. Now we're networking, because many people can feel powerful alone. Many people can feel spiritually advanced while surrounded by agreement. Many people can appear coherent when nobody challenges their interpretation. But civilization begins when different centers of intelligence must build together. Okay, so the difference between an empire and a kingdom, okay, you can look this up. Okay, an empire is many kingdoms unified under one sovereign authority. A lot of us hold ancient and future civilizations in our codex, and this is what we're bringing into the now. Okay, everybody is a sovereign node unto themselves. You have learned to govern yourself. That central sun. This is some real shit, bro. We're talking about your soul, your inner authority, your own radiance, your own raw, pure essence. With the network, sharing it. When multiple visions enter the same field, when authority must be negotiated, when resources must be circulated, when disagreements must be metabolized, when leadership must be accountable, when individuality must remain alive without fragmenting the whole, Aquarius does not ask the sun to become smaller. It's asking the sun to be useful. Quantum technicians' collective intelligence depends on the autonomous participation who can contribute unique information while coordinating through shared principles by feedback and mutual accountability. Simple terms, your light is not meant to disappear during this time. It is meant to become part of something larger. The door is opening, and this is our initiation. Now, the architecture will be tested. Beautiful soul star majesties, the kingdom is expanding. The lights are coming on. The door is opening. But the opening of the door is not the completion of the initiation. It is the beginning of the examination. And 11 in the room, I wanted to play this video. I might as well play it now. It is about 10 minutes long. It's my first short cinematic film explaining exactly what we're being initiated into. You don't really need to look at this as a personified situation. This is a cosmic arc. Okay, it's an archetype.
This will feel right. Young Neptune.
This is where every one of us is having on a soul level.
This is insane. Alright, let's play.
Game starting.
Planetary harmonics.
Whoa, these abilities are crazy. Wow.
Young Neptune, awakening.
Stay hydrated, family. Come on. My bad. The volume is down. Oh, we here. Oh yeah. Cosmic magician, but they don't listen. I'm taking off, family. Let me mute my ass, cause I you know. My Jupiter and Venus is in Leo, by the way.
Something about me feels different. It's happening. That's me. How is it recording this? This can't be right. Exit game? Do I even... Okay. Wow. That was intense. What a dream.
Bem-vindo. Mais uma vez.
See you. You realize you're in a matrix. We need you. I'm glad you came. Come with me.
Since the beginning of time, your bloodline carries the code of the Matrix. You are the son of its creator. We have arrived. I have something for you. It is time. You are of age. You are ready.
Transition initiated. Young Neptune, awaken.
Still owe rent? Your internet got shut off and the power's out. Pay your bill.
What now? What a night.
Tap the code or hit that tag. Cash at me at $ King Chains.
Next time, don't be late.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Thanks to everyone who donated. I still got a few dollars to grab a drink. Is this a dream? Or is this really happening?
Yeah, this is my first short film ever doing.
Yeah. In a line like this, it's not just personal.
Let's go.
It's cosmic.
Step up, shift the tides, restore balance.
It means step up, shift the tides, bring balance. Listen, I just got here.
Young, elder, or not, I don't care for excuses. You will make it happen.
Whoa, I kind of like the way you talk to me. You're getting me excited.
Humility.
Allow me to introduce them properly.
You're getting me excited.
Allow me to introduce them properly.
What was that? That was electromagnetic. Possible Omega.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Because that energy hasn't appeared in centuries. You've been linked to the 9 realms since birth. Your duty as a planetary steward and oceanic guide begins now.
I'm getting excited. I'm so activated.
Why do I keep waking up at the same time? My goodness. Who keeps texting me from this unknown number? Better get back to sleep. Big day tomorrow. Electric Magnetic Service Podcast. Start shifting the currents. How can I send this message to the planetary collective? Maybe this interface, this game. Maybe it's connected to something higher, something more. How am I going to send this planetary collective message?
This is literally what's happening to the psyche right now.
Yeah, feel that swing.
This is what we tarry for. Every one of you should be.
Support the craft. Much love.
Or your bifurcation. You suffering right now because you don't want to see.
Rise of the legends, let's go.
Rise of the legends.
They say you're
That's it.
young Neptune. Oh, you don't know. They say he gone local. That's a Looney Tune became aware. Heart was frozen, awakened the power inside.
For years, we've imagined what stories could become. Today, that vision steps beyond the screen. We call it Go Nova, the ignition of the somatic cinematic
Stand up in it.
A universe where vision meets infinite possibility. Every node, every frame, alive. Ready? Let's ignite. Go Nova.
My very best in the West, he's not local, winter soldier, rolling, can't say I never told you, full exposure, flow keep going
down space, down.
Solar drip so wet, it ain't going, ooh, damn, royal happy, sustaining system ignition.
If you stand for something bigger than yourself, realize you a central node for that. Stand all the way in that bitch. There ain't nothing but blocking them, that's it.
Operational divine engineer, so shine, so fine, damn unique, symmetric, super dragon, one of a kind, alter algorithms in the mind. Hope those who see that.
They're waiting for you to fold. But you got will of the divine. They're waiting for you to fall. You're standing on something foundational. You're standing on something bigger than yourself. You got a greater will, non-local intelligence that is coursing through you. Tap back in, let's go. Now we are discovering if the character can carry the influence, whether the nervous system can carry the visibility, whether the body can carry the mission, whether the values can carry the wealth, the heart carry the power. Ashe, fuck yeah, Summer said it. She said still standing. Like, you're still standing. You being here, you being present in your mind and body is telling a whole story in itself. Just so you know. You're still standing. What are you going to say now? This is where we discover whether the individual sun, your inner power, your inner authority, your central sun, can enter the collective constellation without disappearing, without abandoning yourself, Even me, that's why I said what I said earlier. You better stand in it, you better represent, don't abandon. I represent the things that I'm about. I'm actually radical about it. People always tell me I'm too much. I love loud. Now, a lot of us, collectively, I'm being asked to lead with my heart, with the network. That's a fine line, bro, because people can see vulnerability. But I'm still going to do it. You're going to see my capacity. I'm capable. So are you. But I can't speak for you, okay? We're being tested whether your body can actually carry the mission or not. If your fucking values can carry wealth. And it's not a matter of good or bad. Just breathe through it. We're going to be fine. Okay? And without demanding that every other star revolve around you. This is not merely a lucky day. It is a structural revelation. Jupiter increases the territory. The full moon illuminates the architecture, and Pluto exposes what cannot be carried forward. Aquarius is testing the network. Leo tests the heart. And the Lionsgate corridor places the collective before a larger threshold. The question is not whether more is coming. The question is whether more can remain once it arrives, because the dream has outgrown the dreamer. The shell has reached completion. The kingdom is becoming larger, and whatever cannot govern itself cannot govern this next chapter. Period. How are we feeling? We lit tonight? Because I'm about to begin part 2. Yeah, let's begin part 2. I'm gonna get some water. Let me play some music. Can I get some purple hearts in the chat? I want some love. Some reciprocation. I want some love. I found it. This song, I feel like it's a good... I don't know. The other night we hit a 3-hour mark. That was crazy. But there's people that I watch that I'll watch for like 6 hours, bro. Because they be dropping like real wisdom and shit, you know? Look at the purple hearts. Don't make me blush. Mama Rose, how long you been here? Katrina. Summer. Goddess. We got 7 solid. The Magnificent 7. We just getting started. Soul on fire. Tap in. Of my soul, see my love, immortal. My soul is so hot. Oh, the mic's on. Damn, that's embarrassing. You are capable. You're more than capable. Yes. Immortal goddess of mine. You guys are awesome. Let's go. You really gotta be some tough one to be in this room this long. You guys are awesome, strong. Part 2, the constellation recognizes its sun. The constellation recognizes its sun. Leo learns stewardship. Aquarius builds the network. Expansion becomes civilization. Family, let the door is now that it's opening. The kingdom is expanding. The individual sun has entered the constellation. Now the work becomes more difficult because awakening the individual was never the final assignment. It was preparation. A sovereign being who cannot participate with other sovereign beings is not yet ready to build civilizations. A powerful creator who cannot share authority is not yet ready to lead a network. Damn. A visionary who cannot translate revelation into structure is not yet ready to govern expansion. A community that requires one personality to hold all intelligence is not yet a constellation. It is an audience. That distinction matters now. The former stage centered the awakening of the individual, the recovery of its identity, the restoration of the heart, the discovery of personal authority, the refusal to remain invisible, the reclamation of creative fire. The stage was necessary, but every medicine becomes a distortion when taken beyond its proper measure. A person recovering from self-erasure may initially need to say, I matter, my voice matters. Trust me, I did. I know this helped me. This helped. A lot of us had to create a mental body all over again, emotional body, everything all over again. Tell yourself you had to go through the process, because it's a process. The reason why I'm explaining this is not for like woe is me, but so that you can understand that this isn't demonizing. This ain't, what's that called, demonology. But this is just systematically a lot of us had to do, you know. Eventually that truth must mature. This is what in general, because personal sovereignty never develops beyond self-reference. It becomes another form of immaturity. The liberated individual must eventually ask, what does my freedom make possible for others? What does my intelligence contribute to the network? What structure becomes stronger because I am present? What responsibility accompanies the light I have reclaimed? That is where Leo becomes Aquarius. The sun does not stop shining, it learns what its light is for. Leo must learn stewardship. Radiance is not ownership. Leo is often reduced to confidence, visibility, creativity, performance, and personal expression. But a mature Leo is not simply the right to be seen, and it is the responsibility to generate life itself. The sun does not shine in order to win an argument with the planets. It does not demand an applause from the earth. It does not dim itself to prevent discomfort. And it does not confuse central function with personal superiority. It performs its role. It gives heat. It gives light. It sustains processes larger than itself. That is stewardship. The immature son asks, how much attention am I receiving? And the mature son asks, what becomes possible because I am fully present? The immature leader requires the network to reflect their importance, and the mature leader increases the network's capacity. The immature creator uses the audience as proof of worth, and the mature creator gives the audience something worth carrying forward. The immature teacher collects followers, and the mature teacher produces more thinkers. The immature healer becomes central to another person's recovery, and the mature healer restores agency. The immature visionary wants recognition for seeing first, and the mature visionary builds pathways others can use. This is the evolution of your radiance. After your soul retrieval, after your own personal authority, your own radiance. This is the evolution of radiance, not smaller light, more intelligent light. A sun worthy of a larger kingdom does not merely illuminate itself, it organizes conditions for life. That's what happens when you walk in a room. You organize the molecular structure for life. Hello. Quantum technicians' mature leadership increases the competence, and it replaces of the people within a system. What? Leadership becomes unstable when it depends on admiration, dependency, or permanent authority. Simply put, this is what I need. Simple put, real leadership does not make everyone revolve around you. It helps more people become capable of standing in their own fucking shit. And you know, the truth is, someone that loves you, wants that badass version of you, bro. Who doesn't want you dependable, wants you independent. So a healthy kind of love. When I shine, you shine in your own unique shine. We could be a constellation. We could be an emperor, empress. We can have multiple kingdoms under one authority. Yes, we can. It's possible. We can do that. Aquarius is not the crowd. It is the architecture between the independent minds. Aquarius is frequently described as a community. But a crowd is not necessarily a community. A crowd can be manipulated. A crowd can repeat. A crowd can become emotionally synchronized without becoming intelligent. Damn. A crowd may share the same language while possessing no shared responsibility. Ain't that the truth? Aquarius, at its highest expression, is not mass agreement. It is coordinated difference. Independent minds connected through a living principle. This is what a lot of us are. We're connected through universal principles. Distinct roles operating inside shared architecture. Multiple points of perception contributing information to the whole. This requires more than belonging. It requires design. Architects. How does information move? How are decisions made? How is authority distributed? How does disagreements become useful? How does the network detect error? How does it protect itself from manipulation? How are resources circulated? How are roles assigned and revised? How is harm addressed? How does the collective prevent one voice from becoming unquestionable? How does it prevent total decentralization from becoming chaos? There are Aquarian questions. Community is not created by repeatedly declaring unity. Community is created through agreements, responsibilities, boundaries, transparencies, contribution, trust, correction, and shared consequences. A constellation is not merely a group of stars standing near one another. It becomes meaningful through relation, through relying on each other, accounting for each other, truth, trust, high vibration, relation patterns, positions, orientation, navigation. Aquarius asks humanity to stop confusing proximity with civilization. People standing together does not automatically know how to build together. Damn. That intelligence must be developed. This is what we're doing, Big Stepper. Quantum technicians' collective intelligence emerges when independent participation exchange accurate information. Boom. Coordinate roles, preserve the feedback, distribute responsibility, and adapt to changing conditions. Simply put, a group becomes intelligent when its members know how to think. Bro, me and you both can agree. We're at a point where we don't want to be around people who are clones. We want to be around people that think. How to contribute, how to correct, and how to build together. The next world cannot be built by an audience. Participation replaces observation. The old architecture trained people to watch leaders, celebrities, teachers, politicians, creators, spiritual figures. Oh, we tapping in. I'm about to spark up, bro. This is why I get pissed, bro, because this is a fucking threshold. You understand? Hell, you can fucking break down a fucking atom. You can do all this shit, intellect, but you're nobody. You can't dance. You can't fluctuate. You can't move. You can't connect. This is a threshold. You're being asked to participate with reality, to connect. And we're so custom, maybe not you, right, to watch and observe. And I'm not demonizing that, because that's the first process of your psychosis and waking up of this bifurcation is, first is waking up. That fucking term, it annoys me, but there's a process. Okay, waking up and rising are two different worlds. Being aware of something and fucking embodying the truth of it are two different worlds. And this is the threshold that we're referring to. Yeah, we found it. Come on, we're tapping. Watch someone else attempt to repair it. Watch the world deteriorate. Go ahead. Watch other spiritual leaders. Go ahead. A lot of you became the main character of your own timeline. You became the star of the show, and you're supposed to be. Because a better you is a better universe. This is how fucked up we were consciously. We had to come back to center, bro. Put ourselves back together. Grew up in a world that we had to watch. Watch. We're going from observation to participation now. Hold on while I get on my other phone and block somebody. I'm sparking up, family. I love you guys. We tapping in though. Tap in, tap in. You are the living. Okay, man. Ooh, child. Bro, Grace, Corey. I'll be honest with you, bro, because yeah, this is my guardian coming out, bro. Now we're moving forward. You better be radical about the things you love. You better be full body present in the things you love. It don't gotta be flipping planets and shit, causing a revival. It don't gotta be all that. It could be just about anything, bro. Stay centered. You're a central node of intelligence that's tapping into a network circulating with other fucking suns. A lot of you are surrounded by clones, grays, zetas, all these other fucking weird ass parasitical motherfuckers. You're a light being. You're not from here. And they're saying, ooh, there's some new information. We're in the middle of disclosure, and somehow you know nothing, and you can quote doctrine and shit, and you're not the embodiment. Jesus don't need fucking followers and worshipers, and Jesus Christ is a consciousness that needs to be embodied and lived. It needs to be participated in. This is the threshold. They know what is happening. They have opinions about what is happening, and they can identify who is failing. They can describe the corruption, and they can name the problem. But yet, the architecture of their own participation remains underdeveloped. This next civilization cannot be built by spectators waiting for the correct personality to arrive. There is no savior large enough to replace the distributed responsibility. No leader can perform the moral development of an entire population. No teacher can think for millions of minds. That's a hive mind. No creator can embody every necessary function. No governance can manufacture internal self-governance. No technology can compensate for a culture that refuses responsibility. The age of the audience must end. The audience consumes. What do you think fucking Aquarius is all about? The constellation contributes. You're here to contribute. You know, the audience will react, but the constellations organize. A lot of you are not reacting to life, but you are literally organized at a molecular level, and it's not even through your word. That's how powerful your fucking presence is. And I'm trying to tell you, you have a origin story. You had a soul retrieval, and you carry that when you walk into spaces, and it organizes. That's real power. Sovereignty is real power, bro. That's where it's at. Where you be around situations, people, places, things, and just shit just organized. It's just crystal clear. You see through bullshit. You see through the fog, the mental fuckery. You got peace, be still, and the fucking ocean and tides and the storms and the pressures of life, and you're just in flow, dude. You're regulated. You're developed. You're organized. The constellation is contributing. You're able to contribute because of the capacity you have. You're not reactive. You organize. That's not a little thing, bro. When you want to start acting like a little, I'm gonna G-check you. You a bitter bitch. You a clone. This ain't a little thing. This is what we call royalty, stewardship, higher people. It's not high as in worthiness. It's higher as in consciousness. With greater power comes greater responsibility. You know, an audience can ask who will fix the situation, who will fix the system. The constellation asks where is its own intelligence? Where's its labor? Where's the resources? Where's the relationships and influences that can enter the structure? An audience demands change, but the constellation develops capacity. You see the threshold between an audience and a constellation? An audience is a hive mind. A constellation is everyone is central node unto themselves of intelligence. And we're networking. Civilization does not need millions of identical leaders. It needs educators, teachers, technicians, artists. It needs you to be in your fullness, erected, orgasmic. It needs you to be that protector, that parent, that builder, that scientist, that organizer, that storyteller, the caregiver. That's why we need to stand up for the dreamers. We need to stand up for the caregivers. We shouldn't be demonizing people when they fucking clearly are here to organize shit. You're here to fucking caregive. They're here to design some shit. You clearly a trendsetter. You clearly craft people. We need to support them. We need to support guardians in general. Guardians of memory, guardians of land, guardians of culture. The collective does not become powerful when everybody becomes famous. It becomes powerful when every necessary function is honored and performed with intelligence. Quantum technicians' complex societies depend on differentiated contributions. We would be wise to listen. Systems weaken when attention and status are connected around visible roles while essential supporting functions are neglected. Simple terms, everybody does not need the spotlight, but everybody must understand their contribution. Oh, we deep in this. Expansion changes the meaning of power. Do you hear me? This is crazy truth right here. This is divine truth. Listen. Power must become circulation. This is a whole nother level of development, dude. Because, yeah, you could do it on your own. Go ahead. Look at you, an island unto yourself. But to be reliable, relation, connect, and network, the idea of power changes. The construct of power. Yes, you could squish a flower. Yes, you can fucking go in there and beat the F out of everybody. Yeah, high five. The next level of intelligence is to walk in a room and have two opposing forces have harmony. And to have a relation and connect. To be able to hold your own and meet somebody where they're at and hold space. To carry your sovereignty. To carry the 0 point. To be walking stillness. Now that's where it's at, bro. Being able to circulate that power. Being able to steward. Now that's cool. To sustain it. Anybody can bust. Good 3 months in ya. Yep. Then you fucking repeat patterns. This next level demands circuit boards, and the living circulation. It needs to be a living, alive Frankenstein. In the old architecture, power was understood through possession. Who controls the resources? Who controls the information? Who controls the decisions? Who controls access, the narratives, the punishment? Power moved upward and remained concentrated. This is a very big deal. So listen, I'm telling you, bro. It went from a hierarchy kind of power. You had to climb a mountain every fucking day just to be in your zen, in your 0 point, in your fucking throne. A lot of you locked in. That became your 0. Okay? You established your fucking, your inner authority, your kingdom, the central sun. Moving on, soul retrieval. But we're talking before that, we're talking about the hierarchy. We're talking about how power moved upward and remained concentrated. That structure created obedience, but it did not create the collective intelligence. The new architecture requires a different understanding. This is where we're at. Power is the capacity to affect reality. The capacity can be concentrated or it can be circulated. Knowledge is power, access is power, language is power, money is power, attention is power, technology is power, land is power, time is power, trust is power, relationship is power, organization is power. The question is not whether power exists. We had to learn this. You're going to sit there and be like, yeah, whatever, bro. But you're a living source intelligence. Don't get too ahead of it. We got to realize this is a real development process. Anybody can crash out. Anybody can whatever, bro. But the question now changes. It's not whether power exists. Because there's also been a point in our consciousness where like, where's the power? You put it in other things, bro. Okay, so there's different questions. The question is now, how does it circulate? Because every time we said time is power, land is power, every time we said the word power, I can tell you every time it also involves circulation. The question is not whether power exists, the question is how does it move? Because if you sit in that fucking power too long, it becomes pressure. Because your ass is meant to move, extraterrestrial. You're meant to be in your purpose. You're meant to be in divine will. You're meant to be in a different harmonic. You're meant to be fucking fertile with life, bro. Abundant, moving. You know, and when you're not in alignment like that, pressure is dormant power waiting for the intelligence to wield and circulate. Otherwise, it's just going to sit there, bro. Some of you are moving on a different bandwidth, bro. And it's just, you got to move it and have the intelligence. That's what 11's all about. Networking, dude. This moon, here we go. Networking. You don't gotta be fucking networking with me. Just networking with your nervous system. Networking with that first. Now my question is, how does it move? Does the power increase the life of the whole system, or does it just feed one center while weakening every surrounding node? Does leadership make others more capable? Do you feel more capable? Or do you leave feeling depleted? Does knowledge become education, or is this some type of gatekeeping bullshit? Does technology increase your agency, or is it just another level of surveillance? This is why I'm starting to despise TikTok, bro. Because it's not that they don't have the capacity to let me play my music. They want to control me and control my output. That's not real authority. That's false authority. Anyways. Yeah, that's why we're here on YouTube. I like YouTube better. It's more freedoms. And I have a right to express myself. Does spirituality restore direct relationship with truth, or does it create a class of interpreters who cannot be questioned? This Aquarian network does not eliminate power. It makes power visible, trackable, correctable, relational, accountable. Power that cannot be examined eventually begins protecting itself instead of serving its function. That is when stewardship becomes domination. The problem has never been power alone. The problem is power without transparent purpose, without feedback, without the limitation or consequence. Quantum technicians' healthy systems regulate power through distributed authority. This is why you're going to see that your higher arcs, your higher archetypes, are literally designed for this exact current of this current circuit board, this world, this womb, like a go-kart. Hop in your fucking go-kart. Hop in your whip. Do you guys remember Mario Kart? Do you remember how you completed a race, a circuit board? Then you had to beat time. The next level was beating time, that dimension of time, beat the circuit board. Then you saved your best one. Hop in your best one. You completed a circuit. You completed your loop. You did your time on Earth. Now we're just... Power becomes dangerous when it cannot be questioned, corrected, or redirected. Peep game. The full moon exposes any type of shadow of that network. Real shit. No one's excuse. I'm tempered from this too, even as I speak. The full moon is exposing all that shadow in the network. Collective identity can become another prison. But nonetheless, back to what I was saying with the planetary harmonics, those arcs. Hop in that shit. Has a whole different current. Whole different circuit. And here we go. Has a whole different network, ecosystem. But every archetype carries a distortion. The shadow of Leo is personal domination, and the shadow of Aquarius is the ideological domination. Leo may say, I am the center. Aquarius may say, the group is the center and everything different must be removed. One worships personality and the other one worships consensus. One centralizes identity in the ruler and the other dissolves identity into the collective. This is just a normal conversation about polarity, about two opposite forces. And oddly enough and very divinely enough, Goddess in the chat, she is a direct reflection of these poles. It holds it very well. Plus 11 in this room. Come on. So both these energies can become authoritarian. What's that called? This matters because collective movement often begins with liberation, and it will end by enforcing a new conformity. A group forms around shared truth, then shared truth becomes shared language. Shared language becomes social expectations. Social expectation becomes moral pressure. Moral pressure becomes punishment. Damn daddy. Soon people are no longer thinking together, they are performing agreements. The network becomes allergic to the dissent. Questions are treated as betrayal. This is all shadow talk. We have to talk about this. I think the word is nuance is treated as weakness. Correction is treated as opposition. Personal conscious is subordinate to group belonging. This is not Aquarian intelligence. It is a collective ego. Damn, is this how those Gregor-Gors are created? Is Gregor-Gors the shadow of the planetary harmonics? Oh, we about to cook, son. Yo, to my other architects out there, listen to me. This is huge. This is why That's why I said earlier, our questions are different as we're stewards here, planetary harmonic leaders. Being able to see the shadow aspects of these planets. Damn daddy. What am I looking for? I went to look for something and I forgot what I'm looking for. What am I looking for right now? I forgot. I'm gonna sit my ass back down. Alright, we here. Goddess said, right. I was channeling. I got up to look for something. I forgot what I was looking for. Listen. Yeah, so when I speak on the shadow aspects of this, like, yeah, this is not Aquarian intelligence. This is a collective ego. A healthy network does not require every person to interpret reality identically. Okay, it creates enough shared foundation that difference can enter without destroying relationship. Real unity is not sameness. That is a clone shit. Real unity is to remain connected without demanding psychological duplication. Brainwashing people. The constellation requires distinct stars. Remove the distinction and then there is no constellation, only undifferentiated light. Beautiful perhaps, but useless for navigating. Quantum tech. Listen, groups cohesion becomes dangerous when belongings depend on ideological conformity. Health collective preserves dissent, minority information, independent judgment. I feel like I can't read. I need glasses right now. Hold on. That's what I got up for. Dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun. Having Indiana Jones moments. Now I gotta find the discovery. Where is it? Got it. We here. Look who's back. Back again. A community that cannot survive honest questions is not free. This is where Pluto stands behind the moon. So, like I said yesterday, if you guys remember, who was here from yesterday? Let's have some connection real quick. Can I get some purple hearts? When I fucking talk about Pluto, you know that's a trifold. That's a trinity in itself. That's transformation in itself. That's not just death. It's life and death. And the third one, what is it? Osiris, Ptah, and who's the god of the underworld? Anyways, this is all mythos. Don't get caught up. Listen, Pluto stands besides the moon. The collective shadow demands admission. Pluto, see, that's what we were talking about. I think the word is collective shadow. Remember I said planetary shadow? Listen, I guess this is what they're talking about. We're tapping it. Pluto, besides the Aquarian moon, brings pressure into the collective field. It exposes what communities prefer not to acknowledge. The hidden power, unspoken hierarchy, damn, emotional core. Okay. Osiris, yes. Osiris, Ptah, and Ptah's creation. So a lot of us, we're used to life and death being on the cycle. A lot of us are stepping into creation. So I say all that to say that Pluto is a cycle. Moving on. What is this word, guys? Ready? Okay, so it's spelled Coercion. Coercion. Manipulation disguised as care. Competition disguised as service. Control disguised as protection. Envy disguised as discernment. This is the shadow aspects of the collective. Dependency disguised as loyalty. Exclusion disguised as energetic standards. Avoidance disguised as peace, and a collective cannot transform what is refused to name. This is why the shadow is not the enemy. The unexamined shadow is the danger. Every community develops unconscious dynamics. Who is allowed to speak and who is believed automatically? Who is corrected publicly? Who is protected privately? Who performed emotional labor? Who carries the financial burden? Who receives credit? Who remains visible? Who mistakes are forgiven? Whose mistakes becomes identity? Who is expected to sacrifice? Who is allowed to rest? Who controls the story of what is happening? Yeah, what is that word? Coercive. I don't even know. What controls the story of what is happening? These questions reveal the actual architecture beneath the declared values. A community may speak of equality while operating through hidden rank. Speak of love while punishing boundaries. Speak of sovereignty while rewarding obedience. Speak of abundance while relying on unpaid devotion. Speak of transparency while protecting the central personality from examination. Boy, Pluto does not accept branding. Pluto, it's asking what the structure actually does, not what it calls itself, not what symbol it uses, not what language it performs. What does power do inside the room? That is the Plutonic test. Quantum Technician. Thank you guys for that. I was reading that. Organizational behavior is shaped less by declared values than by incentives. Informal hierarchies, resource distributions, and reported patterns of protections or punishment. Simple terms, do not judge a system by what it says it believes. Watch how it treats people when power is challenged. Venus and Mars enter the civilizational test. Values must direct action. The square between Venus and Mars is not only personal tension, it reveals a civilizational contradiction. What we claim to value and what our systems reward are often entirely different. We say we value health, then design economies that exhaust the body. We say we value family, then create conditions that leave families without time together. We say we value creativity, then reward imitations and punish experimentations. We say we value truth, then amplify whatever produces the strongest emotional reaction. We say we value the community, then organize life around competition, isolation, and scarcity. We say we value children, then hand their attention to a system designed to monetize it. We say we value freedom, then build technologies that make every movement trackable. We say we value spiritual growth, then reward performance more than transformation. Damn, this is the Venus and Mars fracture. The distance between value and motion. You know what's crazy? I just thought about it. My Jupiter and Venus is in Leo. My Mars and Moon are in the same placement of the Moon. The Moon and Pluto are walking side by side. Okay, I'm doing too much right now. Listen, the distance between value and motion. Venus says this is what matters. Mars reveals this is what we are actually doing. Civilization matures when action becomes reflecting declared values, not perfectly but structurally. If compassion is a value, it must influence policy. Yeah. If sovereignty is a value, it must influence leadership. If creativity is a value, it must influence education. If health is a value, it must influence work. If community is a value, it must influence resource design. If truth is a value, it must influence how information is evaluated. Thank you guys for putting your placements in. Ashe, that's lit. Keep going. I read it. I peep it. Virgo Sun and Mercury. Libra Moon over here. I peep it. Overanalyze. Always extra. Listen, if truth is a value, it must influence how information is evaluated. Values that never enter structure are decoration. Damn. They make the system sound beautiful while leaving its behavior unchanged. So, quantum technicians, a system's true values are revealed by its incentives, resource allocation, enforcement patterns, and repeated decisions, not by its state's ideals. Yeah, you are an Aquarius Sun and Leo Moon. Aquarius Sun and Moon. Oh, so we got a lot of Aquarius up in here, bro. Change creates growth. Ashe, Trina. What you repeatedly build reveals what you actually value. The 12th year cycle is not a promise. It is a scale of I just thought about something. The word consciousness is co-sequence. Or the word conscious is co-sequence. The source material describes the beginning of a 12-year Jupiter cycle. Yo, bro. Listen, this is like Captain America getting that amplification. 2, 3, 4 on the time. So the source material describes the beginning of the 12-year Jupiter cycle. This should not be treated as a guarantee that the next 12 years become automatically abundant, but a cycle is a field of development. Come on, family, listen to me. We are in the right house, Metal Alchemist. A cycle is a field of development, a larger arc of conscious. A long enough period for seeds to become systems. So this 12-year cycle, stop looking at it that way and look at it as a fertile field. And in this field, time is relative by the distance between you and that desired. It will collapse on itself. It's a matter of, it could be 30 seconds. It could be 30 million years, billion years. It's relative, okay, to you. Moving the fuck on. Listen, this should not be treated. I read that. A cycle is a field of development. A cycle is a womb. It's a field. Development of your consciousness. A cycle. Okay, moving on. Long enough period for seeds you to become systems. For ideas to become institutions. Your concepts to become materialized. We tapping in? I get some purple hearts if we tapping in. Love, love. Long enough for seeds to become systems. For habits to become identities. For values to become cultures. For unresolved distortions to become structural. 12 years is enough time to build a body of work. A business, a family culture, a school, a platform. Thank you. A movement, a community, a philosophy, a technological ecosystem, a political reality, a legacy. It is also enough time to deepen avoidance, to normalize dysfunction, to build a prison around an unexamined belief, to expand a false structure until it becomes difficult to dismantle. Ashe, thank you for the love. The cycle does not choose for you. It multiplies your trajectory. It's amplifying. Jupiter's here to expand and amplify. A 1 degree deviation may appear insignificant at the beginning, but after 1,000 miles, it will produce an entirely different destination, I assure you. Think about an unlimited primal field. We're setting at sea. And I gave you the coordinates, but your ass wasn't listening because it was distorted, but you got the call, but you're 1 degree off. That's going to magnify. That's right, Divine Goddess. She said it. This is going to magnify. And if it's going to magnify distortion, it will magnify distortion. If you're capable, you're capable. It's going to magnify you. You feel me? But imagine that over a cycle. Again, time is relative, of a 12-year cycle. Okay? I shizzle. But I promise you, if you're around me, I'm something of a stubborn fucking tower node, and we're always expanding. Fuck yeah. We lighthouses in this bitch. Station. Anyways, moving on. This is why direction matters now, because your trajectory is going to multiply. A small directional error becomes enormous over distance. Okay, so imagine this fucking field. Imagine a fucking field of unlimited. Its time isn't relative. And it's going to materialize. Boom. 12 years. So we got like fucking playing the game of life, and you just hit a card. Jupiter Boost. Call it Jupiter Legacy. I want to build a board game. I'm a geek like that. I'll build a board game. Flip a card, Jupiter Legacy. Times 7. Oh, there it goes. There you go. So imagine a lottery game and a times 7 popped up. Boom. Times 7. 12 years. Agreement. The density change for the next 12 years. Or not density. Yeah, density. The airspace gonna be different, bro. You're gonna punch and it's gonna fucking flow times 7 for the next 12 years. What does this mean? You can fucking go do what you gotta do, but just know the cycle does not choose for you. Direction matters. A small directional error becomes an enormous over distance. You don't want to be distorted. Stay aligned. The beginning of a cycle does not ask only what do you desire. It's asking what direction are you repeating choices are already creating. You feel me? Because the future is not merely arriving, it is accumulating. This is what this 8-8 portal is about. That pressure you feel, it's accumulating. Pressure. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. My celestial. You know, that just made me want to play some music, bro. You should see me. I look like a whole lot geek right now with these fucking glasses, bro. It's so funny. I let my nephew use these glasses. I have glasses that block the blue UV, and it has speakers on it. And he wore it. He was so cute. I don't want to play this song. You feel me? Come on, about turn it up. She said, let's see. Nah.
Oh baby, yeah, feeling the heat. Activate, transverse the 7 seas. Feeling the healing, yeah. Down my omega body. Crystalline.
Yo, but for real, guys, you get it at 5 below. You get these glasses at 5 below, bro. They fucking block. That shit, and it has headphones inside. That shit was lit. Crystalline. Get your water, water. Get your water. Oh, we here, man. How you feel about them? I like them. I was like a little kid. I've never seen shit like that before, and it was like $5. Like, what? Get him.
I mean, damn, if I had to be honest, to me, you're more than just a
body. Hey.
Sensitive, deep dive, and I'm loving to see goddess. Shake, shake, loosen love trips on them and play hooked on the phonics. To be honest, I love to be kissed.
You're not looking for your signal. You're able to be reliable in your own share.
Stay on topic. I lick it till there's nothing left. Ooh, baby, stop it. I'm too hypnotic. Maybe I should just enjoy it. These feelings are so damn erotic. What's it mean to fall in love? Baby, yeah, feeling the heat. Activate, transverse discussies. Feeling the heat. Yeah, down my omega body. Crystalline ecstasy.
Yo, we are going in right now. Tonight's been lit though. If you really think about it, we went in about Jupiter, Mars, Venus, yo mama. Nah, but for real, we went through a lot of shit. What's happening? And we are just getting into the Lion's Gate in the corridor of the embodied authority. I don't know, with headphones to do something to me, bro. This Lion's Gate is the corridor for your embodied authority. And listen, this ain't the authority that was given by man, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's your soul sovereignty that's your birthright, your inheritance. Ooh, yo, I needed that song though. That song was lit. Lion's Gate is the corridor of your embodied authority. The heart must govern this expansion, my friend. You don't have to like me, you don't have to come around me, but in general, you have power, you have wisdom, you have strength, devotion, wisdom, and heart. Heart must govern this expansion. Jupiter. Do you hear me? The Lion's Gate corridor has become associated with manifestation, abundance, and destiny, and yes, activation. But the lion has not merely a magnet for the reward. The lion is a symbol of governance, heart-centered authority. Yeah. Courage under observation. Power organized by purpose. The gate does not simply open towards more, it opens towards responsibility for more. That is this initiation. Yeah, young Neptune's an archetype. If you can get past the fact that I'm still living legacy, understand the archetypical. A lot of you are stepping into your own harmonic planetary steward. And you're capable. And that is this initiation. And the heart. Can the heart govern your appetite? Can principles govern ambition? Can love govern power? Can wisdom govern technology? Can stewards govern wealth? Can purpose govern your visibility? Can the individual govern their own energy before attempting to influence the field? The lion is not crowned because it wants the throne. The lion is crowned because something must protect the kingdom from disorder. A throne is not a chair for admiration. It is a position from which this is why the heart becomes the throne in this timeline. Timeline was preparing us for this gate. The dream alone could not govern expansion. The garden alone could not govern this expansion. Beauty alone, even self-governance, was not the final stage. The heart had to become a throne because expansion without internal government produces predation? I don't know what that word means. Predation? The lion must know the difference between hunger and purpose, between dominance and protection, between attention and authority, between being admired and being trusted. The gate opens when the power becomes safe enough to carry more life. Damn. This is an innate intelligence system. It's really U and VU. If it has to be a V thing, it's not really a V thing. Can't think right now of a better word, but check it. Yeah, Venus, V, I don't know. Quantum technicians' leadership becomes sustainable when impulse, ambition, emotions, and power are regulated by long-term values. Sounds about right, right? Responsibility and concern for system-wide consequences. Ain't that the truth? That's what a lot of us been tearing for. The throne is not proof that you are important. It is proof that you are responsible. Whoa. Manifestation now becomes infrastructure. The dream must learn to survive reality. At the individual level, manifestation may begin as an intention. At the civilizational level, manifestation becomes infrastructure. A dream of healing becomes clinics, education, resources, access, training, and ethic care. A dream of creative freedom becomes platforms, funding systems, ownership, structures, distribution, and protection of artists. A dream of community becomes land, communication systems, conflict agreements, economic participation, childcare, food, transportation, and governance. This is where many visionaries and their cultures fail. They are highly developed in the symbolic imagination and poorly developed in implementation. They can describe dimensions but cannot design a meeting. They can discuss planetary grids but cannot maintain transparent finances. They can speak about unity consciousness but cannot resolve interpersonal conflict. They can invoke abundance but have no sustainable economic model. They can declare sovereignty but have not developed the practical skills that are required to reduce the dependency. The indivisible is not invalid, but the invisible must become organized if it intends to enter matter. A vision is not dishonored by planning. Spirit is not diminished by structure. Intuition is not weakened by research. Magic is not destroyed by accountability. The architect does not betray the dream by measuring the foundation. Measurement is how the dream learns to remain standing. Quantum technician. Ideas become durable through the implementation system, through planning, through the resources, the timelines, the governance, maintenance, to the accountability. A vision becomes real when it develops a structure capable of surviving reality. The network must learn to remember. Civilization requires memory. A civilization without memory repeatedly begins from zero. It makes the same mistakes, trusts the same mistakes, the same manipulation, and recreates the same hierarchy. forgets why boundaries was established, forgets how a system becomes corrupted, forgets how to perform the labor, forgets what was sacrificed, forgets what the previous generation already discovered. Memory is not nostalgia. It is the intelligence preserved across time. This is why records matter. This is why history matters. This is why story matters. Archives matter. Elders matter. There you go. Ancestral knowledge matters. A network that depends entirely upon oral charisma becomes vulnerable to revision. Whoever controls the present voice can redefine the past, but a mature civilization preserves evidence, agreements, decisions, failures, discoveries, patterns, consequences. This allows the future to learn without repeating every wound personally. Aquarius is often associated. Hold on, I just lost my place. Elders matter, family. Ancestral knowledge matters. A network that depends entirely upon oral charisma begins vulnerable to revision. Mature civilization preserves the evidence, creates agreements, decisions, failures, discoveries, patterns. They allow the future to learn without repeating every wound personally. Aquarius is often associated with innovation. But innovation without memory becomes reckless. The new is not automatically better because it is new. Some ancient patterns contain enduring intelligence. Some modern systems contain sophisticated distortions. The task is not to worship the past or the future. It is to extract intelligence from the both. This is how powerful you are. Son of a bitch. The constellation must remember how it became a constellation. Otherwise, every generation believes it invented the stars. Quantum technicians. Institutional memory preserves learning across time. Without reliable records and knowledge transfer, systems repeat errors and remain dependent on individual personalities. A new world still needs to remember what the old world taught us. Damn. Thank you guys for being here. That was a long fucking walk we just went through, but it was important. Network must remember to remember. Okay? The yellow human returns free will to the center. To the center. To the center. Can I show you guys a picture real quick? Are we like at that level? Can I like do it? Show you this picture. So when I say yellow, oh, I can do two photos at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the alright. So these pictures, they say so many words. We're just gonna keep moving through them, because I already forgot why I initially brought them up. Actually, I remember. So you see Mars, you see Earth, you see yellow. The yellow spectral human returns free will to the center. Do you see it? You go see the hue. The hue in human. When you get your inner authority. The blue flame is the relational. I know people that have a lot of... Never mind. Doing too much. Moving on. Wisdom cannot be forced. Hello. The source introduces the yellow spectral. see how important your inner authority is in this passage? From your heart. The green, the emerald order. Hold on. Back to the picture. Guys, back to the drawing board. You see Earth? 528. You see these planets, these fields, these wombs, these portals, these worlds, these hues. Do you see how each hue has 3 in its... The yellow spectral human returns free will to the center. Your center. The central sun. Are you even listening? The source introduces the yellow spectral human through free will, wisdom, liberation. This carries a precise intelligence for the Aquarian network. The network must not become another mechanism for overriding individual consequences. No matter how beautiful the collective vision appears, no matter how urgent the mission feels, no matter how certain the leadership sounds, human beings cannot be forced into genuine wisdom. It cannot be forced. They can be trained into behavior, of course, but pressure into agreement, conditions into silence, and rewarded into conformity. But wisdom requires your participation. She said, needed this. Thank you. Yeah. Me and you, all of us. Come on, we here. Listen. So, it's a living intelligence. It's a living structure, bro. Okay? So, it's not like heaven and hell. It's not bifurcation. It's a map. You can't lose yourself in the map. Hold on. Where's my mouse? You are the living. And from that cornerstone, we will begin this message. A shizzle. Let's get it. The freedom to examine. Your wisdom requires participation. That requires the internal recognition of the fact that you have the freedom to examine. You have the freedom to doubt, freedom to revise, freedom to refuse, to choose. This is why free will is difficult. It permits error. But a civilization that eliminates the possibility of error also eliminates meaningful development. The solution is not total control. It is creation of conditions where people can learn. They can receive feedback. They can experience and develop discernment without being destroyed for imperfection. That's a big ass deal. You are a living intelligence. To my primordial beings, I'm trying to tell you, you are developing yourself. The distance between two spaces, that's all time is. Time can collapse on itself. Rise up today, motherfucker. We diving in. We are almost 3 hours in. I'm so proud of you guys. Those that are still watching this, even on YouTube after. Damn, bro. The temperament. Like, damn. So yeah, the blue pool, the blue octave, the blue hue, that's relational. So the solution is not total control. Back to the party. We gotta get back to the party. It is the creation of conditions where people can learn. The spectral qualities dissolve false authority. Not all authority, false authority. Authority that survives only because others have been trained not to question it. Or authority that depends upon fear. Or authority that confuses position with truth. Authority that demands the surrender of their conscience. As false authority dissolves, responsibility returns to the individual. That can feel liberating and can also feel terrifying. Because freedom removes the comfort of permanent obedience. Now you think, choose, evaluate, respond, correct, carry. This is the cost of sovereignty. Ooh, I like those blue hearts. Quantum technicians, autonomous judgment develops through choice, through feedback, through conscious reflection, revision. Excessive control may produce compliance while preventing genuine moral development. Simply put, freedom means you cannot permanently hand your decisions to someone else. The collective must become correctable. Anything incapable of correction eventually becomes dangerous. This may be one of the most important principles of this new architecture. Every individual, every leader, teacher, community, institution, technology, every belief system, every strategy must remain correctable, not unstable, not endlessly uncertain, but correctable, capable of receiving new information, capable of acknowledging an error, capable of changing direction, capable of repairing harm, capable of outgrowing its own former understanding. The old architecture treated correction as humiliation. Leaders protected authority by appearing infallible. Institutions protected legitimacy by hiding failure. Individuals protected identity by refusing contradiction. But a system that cannot admit error cannot learn. A system that cannot learn cannot adapt. A system that cannot adapt eventually becomes a threat to the life it was designed to serve. Correction is not the enemy of sovereignty. It is one of sovereignty's highest expressions. Only a fragile identity needs permanent agreement. Only immature power interprets feedback as rebellion. Only false authority requires perfection as theater. A mature leader can say, that decision was wrong. That structure is no longer working. That belief was incomplete. That person was harmed. We must change, family. This does not weaken trust. This is our responsibility. The consequences was not intended, but it remains our responsibility. When it's practiced honestly, it creates trust. Because people do not need leaders who never make mistakes. They need systems where mistakes can be found before they become destiny. Quantum technicians' adaptive systems require error detection, feedback, accountability, revision, and repair. Suppressing corrective information increases system risk. Simple terms, anything that cannot be corrected will eventually become dangerous. Damn. The miracle is not the door, it is becoming. The being who can keep it open. Sustaining it. The source repeatedly refers to miracles, unexpected doors, sudden opportunities, fortune, synchronicities. The cinematic language is so beautiful, but the deeper truth is stronger. The miracle is not merely that a door is opening. Doors open every day. The miracle is developing enough capacity that the opening door does not become another brief encounter with what could have been. People often interpret loss of opportunity as evidence that the opportunity was not meant for them. And sometimes that is true, but sometimes the opportunity arrives before the architecture could sustain it. The relationship came, but the person could not communicate. That money came, but there was no stewardship. The audience came, but there was no stable identity. The leadership came, but there was no emotional regulation. The collaboration came, but there was no ability to share control. The vision came, but there was no discipline to build it. The door opened. The vessel could not keep it open. This is not condemnation. It is information. It's okay. The capacity can be developed, and it has been developed. The nervous system can be trained. Skills can be learned. Structures can be redesigned. Ethics can be strengthened. Relationships can be repaired. And leadership can mature. This message is not you missed your destiny. This message is become able to sustain what your destiny requires. Ashizzle, a miracle that cannot become structure remains just an event. A miracle that meets capacity becomes a new freaking timeline. You became a timeline. I am so proud of you. You became a whole timeline. You're able to sustain the destiny that you have, the capacity that was required. Developed and regulated your nervous system to allow this to materialize into being. Opportunities produce lasting change only when matched by readiness. Quantum technicians listen, skill, regulation, resources, and sustainable structures. Hello, simple terms. The blessing is not only receiving the opportunity, it is becoming capable of keeping it alive. This is what happens after birth. This is the constellation recognizing its sun. And the sun recognizes the constellation. Beautiful soul star majesties. We have reached the next moment of this official timeline. The dream is no longer asking only to be believed. It is asking to be built. The garden is no longer asking only to be loved. It is asking to be protected. The lion is no longer asking only to be seen. It is asking to become responsible. The heart is no longer asking only to feel. It is asking to govern. The throne is no longer asking only to be claimed. It is asking to carry the consequence. The inner sun is no longer asking only to shine. It is asking to sustain life. The architecture is no longer theoretical. It must become inhabitable. These pillars are no longer symbols. They must carry weight. Beauty is no longer decoration. It must become evidence of coherent relationship. Discernment is no longer an individual skill. It must enter the network. Self-governance is no longer a private achievement. It must become a collective culture. And that collective promotion is no longer a title. It is now an operational demand. The individual sun has entered the constellation. Now the sun must recognize that the stars are not an audience. They are participants, just like you. The constellations must recognize that the sun is not an enemy of equality. It is necessarily the center of function. Leadership and community are not opposites. Individuality and unity are not opposites. Power and love are not opposites. Structure and freedom are not opposites. They become opposites only when one is developed without the intelligence of the other. This is that polarity coming into one harmonic. That is you. Leo with Aquarius becomes. So Leo without Aquarius becomes domination. And we know that Aquarius without Leo becomes erasure. But power without love becomes extraction. And love without power becomes helplessness. Structure without freedom becomes imprisonment. Freedom without structure becomes disintegration. The new civilization is not created by choosing one side. It is created through higher coordination. The heart governs the power. The network distributes the intelligence, and the individual retains consciousness. The collective maintenance relationship. The leadership serves the function. The system preserves correction. The vision enters structure. The structure remains alive. This is the constellation recognizing its sun. And the sun recognizing that its greatest radiance is not measured by how brightly it appears alone, but by how much life becomes possible within the field of its light. Damn. Do you hear me? Damn, bro. That changed the game, dude. If you can understand what I just said. It's not about how ooey your personal power is. It's about how ooey your personal power is distributed to the field of your intelligence. Damn. I appreciate you guys for tearing with me. We're at the 3-hour mark. It's been real. Let's get some water. We're going to play some music. We're going to do some decrees of expanding our kingdom. The real kingdom, the infrastructure. Let's play some music though. Ashe Goddess, we here. Solid. What would be good for this? Come on, get your water. Tap in. Let's get it. Come on, dude.
Oh, here I am again, no emperor I am.
Ready. The energy are ready. Oh, I'm ready.
Listen, I'll be back to the source. Flame with fire. I heard the call. Rise up, altitude. Make my thinking body feel the spirit begin to move. Eternal flame, God is big, it's true. Wish for many things, wish for you. Shift the room, divine time, so dance me.
Yo, we had 3 hours and still going. Let's go.
Oh, here I am again, no emperor I am. Mighty
Listen, I want you guys to leave here feeling expanded, feeling you know, it is 2 in the morning, but for the most part, I want you to leave feeling expanded, you know, energized.
This time I'm gonna give my all. Listen, I'll be back to the
And you can sustain it. Capacity.
Flame with fire.
I heard the call. Rise up. Altitude. Activate the body.
Spirit begin to move. Eternal flame. God is big, it's true. Wish for many things. Wish for you. Shift the room. Divine time, so dance me. Listen, I'll be back to the source. Gaia. Flame with fire. I heard the call. Rise up, altitude. Think about it. Spirit begin to move. Eternal flame. God is big, it's true. Wish for many things. Wish for you. Shift the room. Divine time, so dance me.
Like Aladdin. Come fly with me. Listen. The decree of the expanding kingdom, the door is open, the network is awake, and the architecture must now hold. I do not ask for expansion while refusing development. I do not ask for influence while neglecting character. I do not ask for abundance while avoiding stewardship. I do not ask for leadership while rejecting accountability. I do not ask for community while refusing contribution. I do not ask for freedom while surrendering discernment. I do not ask for a new civilization while reproducing the emotional architecture of the old one. I feel like that was rude. I do not ask for a new civilization while reproducing the emotional architecture of the old one. I accept that every larger kingdom requires a larger capacity to govern. I accept that every larger kingdom requires a larger capacity to govern. I accept that illumination reveals both brilliance and unfinished structure. I accept that opportunity carries weight. I accept that power must remain accountable to life. Period. I accept that sovereignty does not remove me from relationship. It prepares me to enter relationship without abandoning myself. I accept my individuality is not treated by the constellation, or is not threatened by the constellation. I become meaningful through contribution. I accept that the collective does not exist to erase my son. I exist to teach my son how to participate in a living sky, and I release the need to remain just potential. I release the identity that survives through permanent preparation. I release the architecture that requires me to remain smaller than what I am capable of becoming. And I release the performance of readiness, and I enter the discipline of readiness. I allow the dream to become measurable. I allow the vision to become accountable. I'm here with you guys. We're doing this together. I allow the signal to become structure. I allow the structure to be tested. I allow correction to increase my intelligence, and I allow responsibility to deepen power. I allow expansion to reveal what must now mature. The door is open. The kingdom is expanding. The constellation is awake. The next world will not be built by passive witness. It will be built by sovereign participation, by hearts capable of governing power, by minds capable of holding complexity, by leaders capable of receiving correction, by communities capable of preserving difference, by builders capable of translating vision into reality, by guardians capable of protecting life without controlling it, by creators capable of generating beauty without requiring worship, by networks intelligent enough to circulate power, information, resources, and responsibility. The sky did not hand the lion a larger kingdom as a reward. It handed the lion a larger kingdom because the next stage requires stewardship. Jupiter has enlarged the territory. The full moon has illuminated the structure. Pluto exposed the hidden architecture. And Aquarius has awakened the network. Let's go. Leo has entered the throne. Lionsgate has opened the corridor. Now the field waits to see what we build. Ashe. Now say it with me. Life is good. Life is beautiful. And I am home. Ashe. Go Nova, Star Commander, out. This is one of the longest lives I've ever did, and also the most lit. Okay, we're gonna run this track back. I am home, Ashe. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you. We talked about the sky just handed the lion a bigger kingdom. Jupiter enters the heart of the sun. The Aquarius moon exposes the limits of the old world. Lionsgate opens the expansion corridor. Can your vessel survive what your soul has been asking for? These are opportunities that arrive with weight. Expansion reveals the weak architecture, and the next timeline demands a larger being. That is you. Damn. Ashe, gratitude, much love. Rise up, altitude, activate the body. I love you when you move.
Oh, here I am again, no emperor I am. Raw, mighty live. This time I'ma give my all.
Oh yeah, we here.
Listen, I'll be back to the source.
Rise up, come on. Turn the flame.
Wish for many things, my heart wish for you.
Shift
the road, more divine time, so dance me near. I love when you move. Listen, I'll be back to the source. Flame with fire. I heard the call.
Rise up.
Activate the body, feel spirit begin to move. Turn the flame, God is baby, it's true. Wish for many things, wish for you. Shift the road, divine time, so dance me with you. I love when you move. Oh, here I am again, no emperor I am. Raw, mighty live. This time I'ma give my all. Listen, I'll be back to the source.
Yo, before we go, I want to do this real quick. Frequency, tapping in this threshold, and boom. Oh yeah, mighty deliverant. Wow, tonight's been lit, guys. I appreciate you guys. It's been a long one.
Enter the Quantum Monthly Report,
Pretty
a
good. We blocked one
multidimensional
person.
transmission
Not
to the
too
cycles
bad.
of the cosmos that align with the codes and activate your inner architect.
I keep going, but
This is the weekly report,
222, we're
continuous
going to
flow of energy, alignment, and the live activations. Tap into the currents, move with the rhythm, and step into the field.
yeah.
Stay connected, stay aligned. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
We also going to get into the 15th dimensional time matrix. I started a series. Hold on. While we're here, hold on. We got 8 people here. I can't just leave like that, bro. We gotta do a little snippet. A little something. Damn, bro. I didn't know my face was gonna be seen. I could have busted. So, a little teaser. So.
Welcome to the 15-dimensional Time Matrix Academy. Today, we begin exploring the architecture behind consciousness itself.
Tap in.
Before we can understand reality, we must first understand the architecture through which reality is organized. This is more than a diagram. It's a framework for exploring consciousness, reality, and the evolution of human awareness.
You're tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
Episode 1, the 15th Dimensional Time Matrix, the Academy Introduction. Welcome everyone, I'm truly excited that you are here.
Whether this is your very first episode or you've been with us from the beginning, I want to thank you for investing your time into one of the greatest investments that you will ever make, your own consciousness. Over the next 30 episodes, we're going to explore one of the most ambitious models of reality ever assembled, the 15th dimensional.
Maybe tomorrow we can actually finish it, because it's actually like 40 minutes long. And I've been stopping at like 5 minutes. We'll get into it. Let this be a collective breakdown of the densities in the ecosystems. How about this? There's 9 people in here. If I can get 7 different hearts, purple hearts, participations, I will literally end the slide, get right back on, and we could dive really into this, if that's something you want to do. If not, subtle bodies and what upgrades actually mean. This is something that I wanted to speak before tonight's transmissions, and what these maps actually are. So these diagrams combined with few ideas of mine, different spiritual systems into one symbolic cosmology. So a 15-dimensional time matrix. We got 5 harmonic universes: physical, emotional, mental, soul, oversoul, avatar, and the higher mind layers. The Gnostic ideas like the demiurge, the archons, and the veils. Modern ascension technology such as the Christos Templars, the Kundalini currents, and the crystalline biology in the star races. Scientific looking information like the Schumann resonance and solar activity in the geomagnetic. Alright guys. Go Nova, Star Commander. Out.